سلام دوستان، من امیرم، راش هستم دوستان. بعد از هلوش 1 سال اگر اشتباه نکنم دارم دوباره دوستان ویدیو میگیرم. همه من تسلیت میگم به تمام خانواده عزیزی که بچه‌هاشون روز 18 دی و 19 دی که تولد خود منم بود اون روز از دست دادم. من تسلیت میگم به تمام خانواده ها و من دوستان تو این 1 سال درگیر سری مشکلاتی مثل حالا یکی از چیزش خود درس خوندن امتحانات بود، بعد یکم مشکلات کار و اینا بودم، مشکلات برای دبیرستان دوستان، چون من دبیرستان که البته من هنرستان چون میرم مشغول کارآموزی بودم سال پیش، کلا بیشتر دنبال کار بودم. حالا تایممون نازل گفتم شروع کنم ویدیو رو دوباره بگیرم. دوستان این سری جدیدی که قراره بذاریم یه اسمی داره به اسم رندوم استوری. این رندوم استوری داستان‌های عجیب غریب، خاطرات به صورت انیمیشنی رو نشون میده. ما قراره اونا رو به صورت زیرنویس ببینیم. پس قبل از هر چیزی اگر خوشتون اومد حتما لایک کنید، دنبال کنید و تو رو خود یه کامنت هم بذار دیگه. تا حالا اومدی دست در کنه، بزن بریم.
Behold, the male human approaches a potential mate. Having observed the mating rituals of other species, he believes he's cracked the code. The male performs what he believes to be an intricate display. The female, on the other hand, is horrified. She retreats. The surrounding specimens collectively scatter. The male's attempt has failed. Only a fool would think that would have actually worked.
Hey! I heard that! Show yourself! Don't be scared! Oh, so now you don't want to talk, huh? Exactly! That's what I thought! You're scared, aren't you?
Should we call the cops?
You scaredy cat! Whether it was school, cold approaches, or even
بچه منظورش چیه؟ یه سری موقع ها، یعنی بعضی از پسرها که از یه نفر خوششون میاد تلاش میکنن سمت اون فرد زیاد برن، مثلا استرسی میشن و با خودشون زیاد صحبت کنن. این مثلا داره میگه این شخص رو دارم خوشم میاد، اون شخص عجیب‌تر نشون میده. منظورش اینه.
even dating apps. Like any other person programmed with biological instincts, I've had crushes through just about every stage of my life. And if you think being a YouTuber gets you hordes of ladies flocking your way, remember that you have the pleasure of seeing me in animated form. As we get into the highlights and the heartbreaks of my roller coaster of a love life, we need to start at the very beginning of the ride. My first crush. It was my first day of kindergarten and I had been assigned my table seat, waiting to see who I'd be stuck next to for the rest of the year. Sitting next to Nate is Jack.
Sup?
And then across from Nate is Gia. Okay, everyone, remain calm. It's just a girl. Oh no. What is that noise? Is that a girl? Oh yeah. Showtime, baby. Stay calm, everyone. Why is my heart doing
جالب اینه من اصلا بچگی اینجوری نبودم، نمیدونم
that? Why is it fast? What do we say? What do we say? What do we say? What do we say? We need to abort. Shut it down. We've trained for this. Abort.
Hi, guys.
Sup?
At this young of age, you don't really understand attraction. My peanut-sized brain couldn't comprehend chemistry or things like compatibility. All I knew is that this girl had a great face, and after talking with her, she just so happens to like the same color as me? My soulmate. It didn't take long before this crush instantly became the most important thing in my 5-year-old life. But I was a fool to think that I was the only one who noticed her.
So, Gia, what's your favorite animal?
Bunnies.
No way. Same.
Oh my gosh, really?
دختره اکثرا از همین
My first exposure to competition. And dude, for a kindergartner, Jack had me beat on every front. He was
پسری که کنار میشه مخ دختره رو زد انگار.
louder, he was faster, and his sneakers lit up when he ran. But you know what those light up shoes can't do, Jack? Survive a T90. Every new day was another chance to impress Gia and somehow prove that I was the better option. I wasn't there only to learn, but to
تلاش میکنه. همچی کاری نکنید بچه. وقتی میبینید یه دختر سمت پسر دیگه جذب شده، بذار راه خودشو بره. اصلا خیلی مسخره اصلا نظر من که آقا تو بخوای همچین کاری بکنی. خیلی بیمزه است. کار خیلی مسخره ایه. بذارید دختر هر با ادبانش هر کاری میخواد بکنه. تو برو پی زندگی، برو سر کار، پول در بیار. کاری که من بدشون بریم.
perform. And as the days kept ticking by, keeping up with Jack became exhausting. I mean, this guy knew how to tie his shoes without the teacher's help. And every now and then, I convinced myself that today was the day I would stop all of the acts and finally work up the courage to tell Gia how I felt. Hey, Gia, I've been wanting to tell you something. I like bunnies too. Did you honestly think I was just gonna walk up and tell her?
ببینید واقعا وقتی طرف میخواد مثلا یه حقیقتی رو به کسی که دوستش داره بگه، من خودم اصلا در حال حاضر حال و حوصله این کارا رو اصلا ندارم. نه خوشم، حالا من دوستان چیزی نیستم اون که فکر میکنید، ولی خودم اصلا حوصله این کارا نه. ولی اینکه بری خودت بهش بگی، اینکه بهش بگی خیلی بهتره تا اینکه بخوای هی بپیچونی تا یه جا دختره اون تو رو بپیچونه. یا جواب مثبت میگیری یا نه دیگه. بابا ولشون بره دیگه.
I liked her? Bold of you to assume I had the mental capacity to know how to use words to communicate feelings. But in my defense, in kindergarten, there are really only two ways someone ever finds out you have a crush on them. Option one, you repeatedly chase them on the playground. Trust me, guys, this was flirting. Or option two, you tell a trusted friend.
If you tell me who you like, I'll tell you who I like.
Fine. Gia.
Hey, Gia, Nate likes you!
We've been exposed! Abort mission!
این اتفاق بچه زیاد میفته توی رفاقت. به رفیقتون نگید هیچ وقت. اعتماد نکنید بهش.
Abort mission! We're cut! We got tricked! What if she doesn't like us back? We could just move schools. No. Stay calm. This could still work. I'm gonna throw up. Everyone! Shut up! The girl is about to speak.
Oh, really? I like you too, Nate.
Him?
That light up shoe goober threw me an alley-oop.
ببینید بچه، من میگم نه خودتون برید بهش بگید، یا دختر قبول میکنه باش رفیق میشی یا نه دیگه. نهایتش همینه. حالا تو سن و سال ماها تو 18-19 سال اینجور چیزا زیاده. درگیر اینجور چیزا زیاد نشید. روی هدفتون تمرکز کنید.
That day. Take that, Jack! And in that moment, 5-year-old me had an epiphany. It wasn't about being the loudest, it wasn't about being the fastest, and it definitely wasn't about my Velcro shoes. She liked me for me, which honestly makes sense because girls mature way faster than boys, and Gia could see past all of this. For the rest of that school year, we were basically inseparable. We even went on dates, play dates, fully organized by our parents. This was peak romance. And just before the two of us would enter first grade together, something unexpected happened. Gia had to move away. I didn't really understand why at the time, and the two of us wrote letters back and forth for a while, until eventually those faded too. And just like that, my first crush and my first goodbye. Gia, if you're somehow watching this video and we ever see each other again in person, I just are like buses. There's always another one coming along. And if I were to add anything to that, just make sure you see the bus coming before it. Huh? Did you say something? Huh?
خیلی باحال بود انیمیشنش، ولی فهم بود، بامزه بود. دوستان امیدوارم خوشتون اومده باشه. این